Hello everyone, Ian here again, and I had to get a quick video out this morning just to share my feelings and real frustration at what's happened down at Gatwick Airport this morning. For those who don't know, multiple drone sightings throughout the night and the morning have shut down the airport to all flights, causing massive disruption for tens of thousands of people this morning. And as I'm shooting this, the airport is still currently closed. Gatwick is the UK's second largest airport, handling over 100,000 passengers a day. And in the words of Surrey Police, this is clearly a premeditated, deliberate and malicious act designed to cause massive disruption. This is a real shame for everyone stuck at the airport who's had their travel plans messed up in the run-up to Christmas, but it is also a real shame for drone users everywhere as well. Today's incident is almost certainly going to have far-reaching implications that's going to affect drones and drone users over the next months and even possibly years to come. Partial relief is the recognition from the airport themselves that, to use their own words, it's actually a deliberate act of sabotage and not just some reckless idiot who's flying badly. Either way, this is bad news for us. The wider public and the press in general have a real obsession with the evils of drones, always citing their invasive ability to spy and the risk they pose to aircraft. And this is only going to reinforce that view, and I can only imagine the field day the papers are going to have tomorrow morning. But on a more personal level, I just wonder how much more abuse individual drone flyers are going to be facing over the coming weeks and months from members of the public who use today's events to justify their arguments and actually challenge pilots whilst they're actually flying their drones. If you're flying legitimately and within the rules, you shouldn't have to be justifying your actions to random members of the public. But I've got no doubt these sorts of challenges are going to increase over the next few months. But secondly, on a security perspective, today's events actually show just how few options the security services have in order to control rogue drones. Despite 20 police units roaming around the airport, they were unable to find the drone pilots during the morning's disruption. The police stated they didn't want to shoot down the drones for fear of stray bullets. I have to say, I did kind of wonder why they weren't considering the use of plastic bullets that have been used to control crowds and riots in the past. But either way, the lack of control is going to be a wake-up call to the security services and the industry in general. And it's bad news as it also may inspire other people who want to use drones for more sinister purposes. Thirdly though, from a control perspective, this is only going to fuel stronger and possibly a more draconian approach to registration and regulations over the next year. There's already a public consultation underway for tighter drone regulation in the UK and throughout Europe. And the new registration rules come into effect in November 2019. The DJI Go 4 app already allows in their terms and conditions for them to share specific drone flight information with relevant interested parties, i.e. the police. And whilst at the moment all that will give them is some random email address associated with the drone, you can bet your life that future drone registration requirements are going to become way stricter and will probably require proof of identity as well. Remember, DJI do restrict drone flights to 30 metres unless you've activated the drone with a valid email address. So it'll be quite easy for them to implement a similar restriction unless you've actually taken out a proper drone registration process. Now, whilst I don't actually have an issue with this level of and type of registration, I do have an issue with the idea of more restrictive and tighter regulation, which have been driven by an unhealthy mix of paranoia and a knee-jerk reaction to the disruption caused by the idiots down today at Gatwick. We already have enough landowners like the US National Parks, English Heritage and National Trust imposing blanket bans on flying drones from within their land. All this bad press will do is further that approach to all landowners, and I'm genuinely worried that we may end up with no place to fly our drones at all. Any action that can be taken to remove idiots like those causing this morning's disruption is a good thing. Increased use of geofencing is probably a very good solution as well. Either way though, I do hope that the air navigation bodies like the CAA and the FAA take a balanced approach to restrictions and do it without a knee-jerk reaction that goes over the top and ruins the fun for the 99.9% of users that just want to have fun and take great pictures and video. Anyway, just interested to hear what you think might be done and what your views are on this. Until next time, have fun and happy flying, guys.